Hey, salutations, y'all. Stem Style, man, on the Young Riverwalk. Blessings to y'all today, man. Yeah, just came to, you know what I'm saying, drop some of this game, man. I took so many notes today and stuff. Now, the title with it was originally going to be All My Children, you know what I'm saying? But I only got one son. So, you know what I'm saying, as I start looking at other individuals who, you know what I'm saying, maybe kind of shared a similar story or maybe, you know what I'm saying, had multiple children or something like that, then I start analyzing. I said, man, I'm gonna make the topic, you know what I'm saying, about the ladies, you know what I'm saying, the ladies, the hoes, these bitches, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I mean, just talk about, you know what I'm saying, the things that I've learned as far as that. So I got a lot of little notes, you know what I'm saying, but we're gonna start with some of the stuff that I actually had, you know what I mean, I had jotted down. So I got, man, blessings to sin, man. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't take me long. God rest his soul, but my goodness, you know what I'm saying? I say all the people uh who got you know what I'm saying, who good, you know what I mean, got a few baby mamas, you know what I'm saying, who got good money, you know what I mean, or you know what I'm saying, if you well to do, or if you was a king or had some kingship or something, man, they had a few baby mamas, you know what I'm saying? And so then I was like, I said King David had wives. I'm not sure how many wives he had, but King David. Oh man, come on, man. I'm out here with these young dochies out here, you know what I'm saying, on the day, man. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? But King David had wives, right? So then Joseph had Sarah and lazy eyed Leah. You know what I mean? Lazy eyed Leah, and he had to work because Joseph was a trickster. And then he you know what I'm saying, he got set up with his uncle that was also a trickster. And then he laid up there and you know what I'm saying, he gave him lazy eyed Leah instead of Rachel that he wanted to marry. You know what I'm saying? So that was a situation for Joseph. So um King David, like I said, then Joseph with lazy Leah. Then now Solomon had 700 wives and 300 concubines. I told y'all about King Solomon and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But his wives, he had so many women that it eventually turned his heart, you know what I'm saying, from God. So, you know what I'm saying? There is an amount that would be too many or would be deemed as, you know what I'm saying, maybe inappropriate or maybe you're not financially capable, you know what I'm saying? But in my eyes, I'm thinking like, you know what I mean? It's not the more the merrier, but it's what you have the capacity, you know what I'm saying, to intake. And it's gonna be about a survival thing. So it may not be about that right now, but y'all bitches wait till the lights cut off. You niggas wait till the lights cut off, you know what I'm saying? And then you think about, you know what I'm saying, how 4 or 5 of y'all could be at the in the household and shit, one watching the back, one watching the side, one watching the front. That's what it's coming down to, and y'all don't know it, you know what I'm saying? They try to act like it's or dismiss it, but bitch, it's coming to it, so it's fine. And with Genghis Khan, you know what I'm saying, the Zulu tribe, you know what I mean, Shaka Zulu, you know what I mean, man, come on, man. It ain't just one, you know what I mean? I want to have an era seeds. My baby mama even now, she gonna tell me she don't want no more kids. So I'm looking for a woman that wants some more kids. You know what I'm saying? I want some more kids. I want some more kids now. And bitch, I got a house and some cars. So you know what I'm saying? Just because you don't want no more kids don't mean I don't need to have none. That's you. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? This is the situation that is such. So, all my, you know what I'm saying? All my people, you know what I mean? My current people of today, you know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga, Future, you know what I'm saying? With all his baby mama, Bandman, with all his baby mama Thug, with his mama Wham, you know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne, Country Wayne, all the, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's a pattern of this shit. If you a nigga that's up, if you a guy that's up, if you a, you know what I'm saying, white man, black man, Chinese man, face here it is. And if you up, then you gonna be in a situation where, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to do what the average individual is doing. You got more, you can, you know what I'm saying, you can afford more, you can do more. Now, am I saying that that's always the way in which to go? No, I'm not saying that. The holy way is the best way. If you can come up with a broad that really like you, that's really digging you, and that ain't, she don't want too much, you know what I'm saying, and she's reasonable, uh man, and the only way I'm finding that is if she was raised by a minister, you know what I'm saying, raised by some praying parents, raised by individuals who got some sense and then have put that sense into her for years, have made her come out her body on this you know what I'm saying, on this feminine, those me too, or you know what I'm saying, just being where you want more than what you willing to give, than what you can give. You know what I'm saying, bitch? How you making 40, 50,000, bitch, and you want a go yard person? Don't make sense. You feel me? And so I'm saying you can want what you want, but Hey man, blessed be the, you know what I'm saying, the Godfather and all the guys with the game, man. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to brother Anton. I don't know if it's Daniel, but Anton today, you know what I'm saying, with the Chicago news and shit like that. Anton sitting at home, you know, talking about since he a stock trading ass nigga with the family. I mean, listen, man, had to find him something to do, so he reporting the news. That's what I'm gonna do when I you know what I'm saying, get my bag. I'm gonna start reporting on the news and shit. You know what I'm saying? News and stuff, excuse me. So anyway, so yeah, man, all my guys, you know what I'm saying, that's top tier in my eyes, you know what I mean, that living a life that I think is, you know what I'm saying, is loving. And not to mention the pastors and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying, the guys that been married to one woman and stuff like that for years. You know what I'm saying? I give them you know what I mean, the top salute. You know what I mean? So if you can, do it. Do it. Get it done. That's fine. So like I said, I only got one son right now. You know what I'm saying? So I am. You know what I mean? We on the hunt for something feminine that can cook vegetables because I'm a vegetarian, God fearing, nigga loving bitches that wanna, you know what I'm saying, have some more babies. If you you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm STEM style on Instagram, all the social media platforms. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Holla at the guala if you want. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, Lord have mercy. I'm talking about holla at the gala if you want to swallow. Look, no, I'm saying holler at the guala if you want to better tomorrow. Yeah, I said like yeah, we go like that way. You feel me, down there? You know what I'm saying? We had expectations for you to go to whatever temple that I'm playing drums at, whatever I'm playing at. I want you right there by my side, baby. You know what I'm saying? So, this is a new day and age. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to say something. You feel me? If you see a nigga that you like, you tell me you better say something because he ain't always gonna say something. Cause you know what I'm saying? We making smooth moves, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is just how we feel. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna try to chastise you or get on you for how you feel about me buying my Dolces. And don't you come in my preference or my, you know what I mean, my audience and my, you know what I'm saying, vicinity talking shit about how you feel about the things that I feel. I'm the type of nigga going, listen, man, stay away from me. I've been watching these people that debate and shit like that. When you debate me with me, I won't beat you. I want to throw you in the river. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't debate. I don't like debate. I'm more so on the Genghis Khan continuum. Do what I say, or it's gonna be consequences. You know what I'm saying? Not negative consequences. Of course not. No, negative. You know what I'm saying? But what's the negative to you? Negative might, like, you know what I'm saying? We say, we give them an example. Bitch, I'll dismiss myself. I will leave you alone permanently. And they don't, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they don't think, you know what I mean, that this is no big deal. So that's fine. If you don't think losing me is no big deal, you know what I'm saying, bitch, then go ahead. Do what your ass was wanting and probably, you know what I'm saying, keistering to do anyway. Your little was hot burning, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't finna dick you down like the regular, you know what I'm talking about, these maniac ass niggas, bitch. I don't care what you think you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Take your funk ass on. You know what I mean? And this is, man, through a lot of situational occurrences that have brought me to feel like I feel. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, we on that. Like, so God fearing ladies and stuff like that. If you're willing to go to church, you know what I mean? If you love the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Uh we can work with something. You know what I'm saying? If you want a farm, if you somebody that desires a farm and stuff like that, because this is what it's coming down to, the farmers and stuff, man, coming back into the realization of how we can live, you know what I mean, sustainably. Our mission originally was sustainability and conservation through music and art demonstrations. You feel me? So sustainability has always been in the works for me. You see what I'm saying? And sustainability, that means that, hey man, we're gonna have a couple of y'all working together because I'm gonna be somewhere getting to the bag, you know what I'm saying, or getting or bringing back resources, buying, you know what I'm saying, all the you know what I mean, artillery and you know what I'm saying, the weaponry and you know what I mean, and the fruits and vegetables and the seeds and you know what I'm saying, going to get the guys that's gonna drill the well for the water. Like, there's a lot of different things that have to be done. Miss Lady, I like your look. How you doing today? See, she ain't gonna speak back on camera. You on YouTube with that. That's okay. Blessings on YouTube, baby. You feel me? Hey, sometime, man, you just ain't the bitch type, bro. So move around or let her move around, and that's fine. I don't care. It's gonna be okay. But you still gotta do your numbers and all that stuff anyway. So you still speak and be polite just like I did. You know what I'm saying? So now look, uh, you know, the fact that, like, you know what I'm saying, if you own your crib and stuff like that, you got a couple cars, the ladies and the hoes, and they, you know what I'm saying, they gonna see that. You know what I mean? They are gonna see that. They might appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, this is just a part of the thing that a man have to do in order to be, you know what I mean, looked at as that guy, or you know what I'm saying, man, like Bandman and Junie, not Bandman, Junie and Money say, like, you know what I'm saying, you got to be that nigga. He said Abraham was that nigga, Moses was that nigga, Enoch was that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Stem style is that nigga. Like, you got to be him, bro. You know what I'm saying? As much as you can. You feel me? And so if you not him, then think about how to put yourself on an upward trajectory to be him. That means working on your credit, working on your, you know what I'm saying, your happenstance. You know what I'm saying? Getting you some land. You know what I mean? Saving up a little bit, man. Having a job or a system that you can create to get some money, bro. Because that's what, you know what I'm saying, it, you know, it would. So that's what's gonna help you. You feel me? Um, so and long as the, like, for the, listen, man, for the women, you know what I'm saying, these ladies and these women's, you know what I'm saying, hey, look, I'm gonna protect your honor as long as you around me. You know what I'm saying? As long as you around me and you associated with me, because I might have to come to where you at to protect your honor, or you know what I mean? Excuse me. But men, I want y'all to know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you protect the honor mostly of ladies. You know what I'm saying? Pimps protect the honor of they hoes. I'm trying to get you square ass niggas, you know what I'm saying, it's gamed up. We ain't even gonna get into the, you know what I'm saying, the bras being able to pay you. Cause if you ain't got the manhood shit down, and if you ain't a fly nigga, she ain't gonna want to pay you anyway. Hunkies, whatever you is, you know what I'm saying? White, black, indifferent. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be gamed up, you know what I'm saying? Listen to what's coming from my heart. Don't listen to the way that I say it, because a lot of times y'all be fucking. So look, I'll protect the broad's honor as long as she is protecting my honor. As long as she is listening to me, you know what I'm saying, trying to adhere to the things that I'm asking her to do. As long as she is giving me no lip, as long as she ain't giving me no negative feedback and stuff like that, man. I had a occurrence, you know what I'm saying, that ladies just when they talking out their body and shit like that, man, bitch, I'm gonna let your body talk for you. You know what I'm saying? Then you go ahead and be the masculine or the dominant or whatever it is you think, man, I'm gonna dismiss myself. I'm not gonna be in that. And see, I try to give uh a lady opportunity to be a better version of herself. But sometimes, you know what I'm saying, let me tell y'all, the ladies can be bitches and ladies can be hoes. These words are all interchangeable depending on what this lady or the woman, you know what I'm saying, or the girl is going through in that period or that time. You ever heard a lady say, oh, I went through my whole phase? You sure did. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Is it a phase, bitch? Or is it on you, or is it in you? You know what I'm saying? Because pimps went through their pimps phase, but guess what? That pimp is still in and on them. Players went through their player phase, bitch. I'm still a player. You know what I'm saying? It's still on you and in you. So them phases that you go through, bitch, them ain't phases. This who you are. You was a hoe and you is a hoe. You was a bitch then and you a bitch now. You're a lady then, you know what I'm saying? And I could see some resilience of the lady that you are now. So, you know what I'm saying? I see, like, man, I see some fancy ladies. And I see some ladies that's, once you know what I'm saying, really get into the thick of it, damn, that was some whole shit you just said. You know what I'm saying? So listen, man, don't think that one person gonna have it all the way, or one person ain't gonna have it all the way. This the thing about the ladies, the bitches, and the hoes. See, hoes is smart, man. Hoes been through things that ladies, you know what I'm saying, and women, you know what I mean, that's green never been through. So sometimes you can get the hoes being better ladies than the ladies is. I know this is gonna, man, listen, man, it's gonna be a part two, because I ain't even past the first damn page and I got 5 of them. Woo! So much to say, you know what I'm saying? But hey, man, some game. Look, man, I'll be putting this shit on two. You know what I'm saying? So you can really zoom through and zip through and get the next message. Cause shit, you could turn a 14-minute message, 20-minute message to a 10 minute message by cutting the speed up to twice and listening. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'll be doing. You know what I'm saying? I'll have 2, 3 things going on. Be trying to watch the stocks on here, watching Game God Goldie on this one, and you know what I'm saying, Pimp Ken versus the Trick on the other, like, you know what I'm saying. So pausing it up, switching on. What he say about the what's going there? XRP is doing what? Oh yeah, man, gang go. You right, that bitch ain't shit. And then Pimp Ken versus the Trick, nigga. Yeah, you right. You know what I'm saying. Stop tricking it and get the thing and get the ticket. Like, you know what I'm saying. So you can watch 2, 3 things. You know what I'm saying. Depending on if you got your phone and your cell phone and other look. But without these funky, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, man, they will leave you jaded. And so it's best. A lot of time it is, I say that it can be rather beneficial when you kind of be able to deal with somebody that, you know what I'm saying, got your best interest at hand, kind of, sort of. You know what I mean? I'm trying to see, like, damn, how do I put this into words that you got to be on out for your own best damn self interest, man. You know what I'm saying? When I say your self-interest, man, just be on the upward path towards moving towards what God tell you to do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the beneficial thing is that the Lord would like you to do. You know what I'm saying? You know, get yourself under these pastoral ministers and stuff like that. And not saying, you know what I mean? Sometimes, man, it be like, damn, man, they be so forceful that it's hard to break away with stuff like that. But you know what I mean? I would say pray, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta pray and meditate, bro. And do not be meaning to come out this, but you know what I'm saying? What comes from the heart reaches the heart, and what's in you is on you is gonna come out eventually. So, nigga, this the best advice that I could ever give somebody is pray. I don't care if it's a little prayer like, man, Lord, help me make a decision what I'm finna go. Then, you know what I'm saying? You go out, get back to yakking or whatever you finna do. Go back to serving, whatever you finna do. Go back to hustle, whatever you finna do. Go back to pimp, whatever you finna do. But ask the Lord for a way out so he can make a means of escape. Because if you ask for it, might not come the same day, same month, same year. But he'll make a way of escape. You know what I'm talking about? That you will be able to do something better or do something greater or do something, you know what I'm saying, that'll be more so on the legal end of the continuum, and you'll be able to, you know what I'm saying, lead a more godly life. Cause man, you know what I'm saying, I be looking at the lames and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, and even though they bitch might, you know what I'm saying, do the cheating and all that other type of shit, they don't do it, I think, as much as a bitch out here on OnlyFans or just a regular hoe or just a regular lying ass lady. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I've left some of them clues and stuff in them other videos on how to, you know what I mean, get the girls that be on that. But more so, you gonna have to put yourself in a place where you don't mind being around them girls, cause they ain't just hanging out and shit. You know what I'm saying? They be hanging at church. They looking at you. They trying to select the men at church that they feel is the most godly or the most sane or the most. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, man. And then sometimes it be them same girls too. You know what I'm saying? Picking the dreadhead 6 foot nigga. You know what I'm talking with the bread. You feel me? So all y'all, listen, man. You know what I'm saying? I know this big tennis head, you know what I'm saying, racket head bitch watching. I know that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? This ostrich looking ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? I know you watching. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say your name. You know what I mean? But you know you some buster. And that other big back head ass bitch that I told to send me 250 today. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you know I asked you to send me 250, but that was just a test. I don't need your 250. You know what I'm saying? I ain't need that funky bitch 250. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Fuck you in your 250. I didn't need it. It was just a test. Trying to see, like, you know what I'm saying, when I asked your ass to come out with me to Chinatown, am I going to, you know what I'm saying, put another 125 on this bill, or I'm finna make you cough up half like some of the mentors and stuff be telling me to do. So you take that into consideration, man. If they not trying to, you know what I'm saying, get half, or they can't even give you no game, most of the time, man, it be the man trying to tell the woman the game. Very few women have done enough studying and have elevated themselves to and to the point where a man need to listen to their big back head. You know what I'm saying? And some of them, not all of y'all, is big backs. But guess what? When you turn over 30, especially females, a lot of these big back niggas go do some push-ups and some sit-ups, your big back ass. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the ladies and stuff like that, man, listen, man, like as I said, I didn't see no big back bitches following Chris Brown. And so you do with that what you want. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no big backs following Chris Brown, bro. They was all bad bitches. You feel me? Wasn't no big backs following Chris Brown. Chris Brown concert was just a week ago. Wasn't no big backs following him at the end. They was all slim, trim. and ready to swim. You feel me? Straight up. You know what I'm saying? So look, man, that's the way it is. You feel me? We finna go. Now, I remember Bandman was going through his shit with you know what I'm saying, 16 got popped. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I remember that shit because I thought I was look, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Call the Ninja Clan, you know what I mean? Come out there, you know what I'm saying? Nigga needs some work. I like, ooh, Lord Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking we would look. Okay. Anyway, Dime. So I said, look, Dime got Bandman's son and then took her, you know what I'm saying? And took her dumb ass to see 16 got popped. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? Now she's sitting up there. Here go Bandman, bitch. You in the crib, you in the hotel, but it wasn't good enough for you. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't deal with him having other females. You want him to be the only one and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like, you know what I'm saying? What in the fuck makes you think he should be the only one? And bitch, you know what I'm saying? First of all, you was scripting, which means you took the easy way out. You know what I'm saying? You just said on the podcast thing that your friend and shit that was the nurse, you know what I'm saying, the bitch that didn't choose to go stripping and y'all was still friends is in a better financial situation than you. Young ladies, hear that. You know what I'm saying? The lady that was not stripping and chose not to go stripping is in a better financial situation than Bandman baby mama, than Miss Dime. Because she wanted to take the easy way out. You OnlyFans hoes, man. Listen, man, I ain't judging. You know what I'm saying? But look, baby, you know what I'm saying? You can't be mad when the trajectory does not work out in your potential favor. You feel me? So just be conscious of that. Be thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? This is a reality, a real situation that everybody is going through. You know what I'm saying? And everybody will have to face. Eventually, one day, you're going to have to fall into reality that, hey, man, that whole life ain't the right life. You know what I'm saying? That pimp life ain't the right life. You know what I'm saying? Even if the pimp's principles may help a bitch fall in line, but guess what? You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all before, did Cleopatra not give Solomon gold? Come on, man. These principles and stuff of reaping, you know what I'm saying, and making sure that the you know what I'm talking about, hold on, you know what I'm saying? Did Sarah not bring out the cakes and stuff? Was that Sarah that brought out the cake for the men's? And she said, they said you was laughing when we said you was gonna be pregnant. Said, I wasn't laughing. You lying there, lying older lady. You know what I'm saying? Because she thought she was too old to have a baby. Listen, hey man, it's game and all in that Bible. You know what I'm saying? And all my guys, I want y'all studying. Hey man, it's okay to correct me. It's okay to correct me. You know what I'm saying? It say a godly man will reconsider. So we'll reconsider when I may have you know what I'm saying, been wrong. And I know, you know what I'm saying, I'm an angry well, I'm with the owner Angry Man podcast shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause these bitches that made me jaded. Yeah. And I'm finna talk about these funky hoes. Cause these youngies need to know. I'm talking about, and when I say young niggas, I mean black man, white man, Chinese man. You feel me? Indian, whatever it is, like that. All of y'all need to know. You know what I'm saying? So let's finish this up, man. Let's finish this up because I'm ready to go home. I got some. I want to go buy watermelon again, but I bought some grapefruits and shit. You know what I'm saying? I got shit I want to do. So okay, look, get a get a relationship. You know what I'm saying? She got used by 16, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And then I was just listening to the stuff that they said because they be trying to always act like the man was the culprit of horribleness. You know what I'm saying? When I'm really could tell, bitch, you still in love. You still in love with your baby daddy. You said it was a 6, 7 year relationship, whatever it was, bitch, you was still in love. You ain't found another nigga to treat you right or treat you as right or treat you with the cap type of, and if he did, you think he treating you best, bitch, he can't afford it financially to do what your baby daddy was doing. So, you know what I'm saying? Of course you hate being a single mother. I think you should have stayed in your I think y'all should have stayed in your place. You know what I'm saying? You should have stayed with Bandman, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You should have stayed. He was finna buy you the crib. Of course he gon', you know what I'm saying, cheat. Like, man, listen, I think that a sensible nigga gonna be sensible. Even if you wanted to have a boyfriend, as long as you wasn't coming and you tried to do that bullshit that you did with 16, bitch, you would have been straight for the rest of your life type shit. But bitch, if you make a man that's well to do suffer, if you make us look bad, I'ma make you suffer. If you make us look bad, if you do some shit that is gonna embarrass me and some people can bring up for the rest of my life, bitch, you might suffer for the rest of yours. messing with me. You ain't gonna get what you was originally gonna get if you had been an upstanding ass baby mama. So she ain't say nothing about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, man, listen, it make you hate the sound of the bitch voice. You know what I'm saying? I used to hate that. Hey y'all, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I said you cheating ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same for my boy. Listen, um, they say, you know what I'm saying, that he helped me get over my situation at the time. You know what I'm saying? But your situation at the time, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all using a temporary fix, you know what I'm saying, for a permanent solution. You know what I'm saying? A temporary fix, that ain't no permanent solution. A dude and you finding and you letting him hit, you know what I'm saying? That's only gonna increase the turmoil and trauma in your life. I don't know why a broad would think that, you know what I'm saying, just because, you know what I'm saying, she done got her a quick fix and shit. Now your mind gonna be thinking about me and him. It don't help. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you trying to find something, bitch, you need to find a man that you really think that you really gonna be you know what I'm saying, there with and it cool and you know what I'm saying, there with forever. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? At least be thinking on some, trying to get this man to commit terms, and cheating on him or being with another dude, the other dude just gonna realize you ain't shit too. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, I was looking at, you know what I'm saying? I didn't look at all the videos and stuff, but Dime had end up went going to a shelter and shit. You know what I'm saying? My BM went to a freaking shelter. I'm sharing this shit with y'all. She got her own crib and all this shit now. You know what I'm saying? Which is just like Dime, but you funky. Listen, the occurrence of y'all getting kicked out is because, you know what I'm saying, y'all wasn't complying with the standards, with the things that the man was originally asking you guys to do, which I don't think it was too outlandish or out, you know what I mean? It wasn't, excuse me, too far fetched and shit. The things that we asking was not, you know what I mean? My shit happened, you know what I'm saying, in the midst of overtime. I was working 2 jobs at the time. Came home, I was working 12 hours on one job, working 8 hours on the other job, and I just couldn't take it. You know what I'm saying? I came in and talk doing this and bitch, you want to fight me in my own house? Get the fuck out, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You can leave. Not, and it might not have been said like that, but this is how I feel. And as men, you still got to keep yourself cool. You know what I'm saying? Even though she might be tripping, you feel me? Even though she might be outside her body right now, you still got to keep your cool. You still can't slap the shit out of her or call her out her name. You know what I'm saying? Or throw her in the river. You feel me? You got to make sure that you're peaceful and loving and compassionate and godly, and that's what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But in your mind, I know you might be thinking like, man, that was some bullshit, or you know what I'm saying? Oh, I saw on TV, you know what I'm talking about, on like that. So, hey, you know what I mean? Meditation can help you with that, and go to church. You know what I'm saying? Jesus and meditation. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's it. All y'all Hare Krishna and Buddha and all that, you know what I'm saying? I can't tell y'all to all I can tell you is that, you know what I'm saying, Christ is king, you know what I mean? Every knee shall bow, you know what I'm saying? So you feel me? That's what that is. But I respect it all, you know what I'm saying? Because the Buddhists was the ones that taught me about the meditation and stuff like that. I didn't learn that from the Christians. I learned that from the Buddhists. You know what I mean? So every religion got their little bit of good, just like every man got his little bit of good, just like every broad got her little bit of good. And it's up to you to work with somebody that you feel like. But I want y'all to know the signs of what the bitch is. You know what I'm saying? So you can read them tattletale signs by what she say, how she play, what she do, you know what I'm saying? So all those kinds of things, right? Uh, but like I said, yeah, she did go to a shelter, got her own crib and shit. I'm proud of her. Sent her some bread and stuff like that. Just like, you know what I'm saying, man, be sending his BM bread. But listen, y'all, if you get out of good graces with that man by doing some or saying some bullshit or making him feel like he ain't the man, you know what I'm saying, the stand-up guy that you thought he was when you met him, if you trying to devalue him and shit just because y'all relationship ain't work out, or you didn't want to do, you know what I'm saying, XYZ, and he gave you an ultimatum, and you trying to get him the ultimatum, let's always think of, you know what I'm saying, who does more for who. I ain't never met a bitch that paid my rent or paid my utilities. She might have gave me some money on it, but it never was that she could pay it. You know what I'm saying? Never was. I'm sorry, never was that she was or going to pay it consistently, or she was balling out of control. You know what I'm saying? Or was doing more well to do than I was, even back then when I wasn't as well to do as I am today. Praise the Lord, hallelujah, bless His name. So yeah, that's that. So these hoes become homeless, you know what I'm saying, unwilling to share when you share anyway. Now look at y'all. That's what the paper say. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So you say you seen me in her crib now, so she went to a shelter. Yeah, I got that. All right, page 3 now. We go moving on up, baby. You know what I'm saying? She said that she replayed the negative events over to think. So what she say? She replayed the negative events over in order to get over him. She had to replay the negative events over and over in her mind. Well, guess what though? The positive gonna outweigh the negative, because you was in a car, you didn't have to pay for rent, you didn't have to pay, and you telling me you working 40 hours, bitch. You know what I'm saying? 40 hours a week. Don't worry, while you working there 40 hours, you gonna think about how much that man was doing. You're gonna think about how much was provided for you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna think about, man, come on, man. Listen, look at this shit. Look at who carrying a heavy shopping bag. You know what I'm saying? When you gotta do all that shit on your own, you're gonna think about it. Period. I don't need to even listen, man. Bro, these lessons come, and I'm just viewing this shit in life like every day. I don't even gotta say much, and it's just so much content. Just looking, just open your eyes, man. Men, open your eyes. Young men, open your eyes. You know what I'm saying? The prize is not worth more than the recipient. If the bitch want to think she the prize, ask her, is the prize worth more than the recipient? If you the prize and I'm getting it, what does that mean? What does that tell you? Like, man, come on, man. So yeah, look, you know what I'm saying? She say she had to think about all the negative over and over just to get, but for you men, you know what I'm saying, that is a good idea, man. Think about how many times you've been played or delayed, or you know what I'm saying, made to feel like you wasn't the man that you know you are, or she didn't answer your text, or she didn't answer your phone. Let me talk about this big back bitch, you know what I'm saying, that told me I ain't finna get this 250. You feel me? So lay up there, and we was on the river walk one time, right? We had came downtown. This is when I was just, you know what I'm saying, just coming, you know what I mean, on my own and shit, right? And you not gonna tell the bro that, you know what I'm saying, okay, you know what I mean, man, I'm counting my bucks. I got this 150 that I could spend. I just spent 27 on the Uber for us down here, or say $16 for the Uber for us down here. I just blew 45 or 50 bucks on our little meal and shit, you know what I'm saying? Which is low, you know what I'm saying, relatively low. You didn't, you know what I'm saying, you didn't bought her a drink. Like, man, they don't realize that sometimes the man be really trying to court this bitch, or trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to treat her properly as a friend or whatever. And man, listen, man, I caught this big back bitch, you know what I'm saying, back, she wasn't a big back then, but she a big back now. But I caught her ass down here fucking hollering at a dreadhead, you know what I'm saying, when I was like trying to go get the carts, or I think I had went to go something that I went to do, and me and her, like, we ain't in a relationship, so we friends. So the bitch could do really what she want to, but she was down here letting another nigga get her number, and I was the one at that point in time and that day that had officiated the trip and the meal, and that was paying for everything on this particular outing. And so I'm like, okay, listen, y'all, I want y'all to remember the shit that girls do. Don't oust them for it. Don't act like you don't want to be their friend, because if she got a job, she could tell you something about some shit that you don't know. She could tell you about, you know what I'm saying, child psychology, or the lawyer aspect of things, or, you know what I'm saying, maybe this bitch run a boat and she could tell you how to keep your yacht up afloat, or what's the different deals versus on the harbor versus Navy Pier. So there'll be things that'll be beneficial. So don't out that bitch when you see it. I want y'all to see it and act like you don't. See it and don't say, nah, I was a player with it. I pimped on. I was like, oh, you hollering at buddy. Oh, all right, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know when y'all through. Because in my mind, I'm knowing already, you know what I'm saying, that okay, this bitch got a career and all this, so she may be able to help me with some information or some things that I may not know, which she has before. So don't worry about it. But guess what I'm gonna do? See, I knew that I was gonna be, you know what I'm saying, man, up in position, you know what I'm saying? And I was gonna be elevating. So I wasn't tripping because I'm like, man, one day you bitches is gonna regret it. You know what I'm saying? One day, you know what I mean? And this is what I want y'all to say in y'all head. One day, don't worry, you know what I'm saying? To that broad Tanya or Felicia or Bussy Fussy bitch, you know what I'm saying? That laid up there and thought she was too high and mighty. And then sometimes they got the audacity to tell you why they don't think that you deserve them. They might tell you in a nice way, Stem, you a nice guy, you know what I'm saying, but I just don't, honestly, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I got, my preference is such, you know what I mean? I like such, and that's, you know what I'm saying, usually the girls that had a few dicks in them, you know what I'm saying? They don't mind telling you because they know already that, okay, you know what I'm saying, more guys gonna want me. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the end of the rope right here just because he don't want me or he ain't willing to do. And you know what I'm saying? The hoes go fish him out. So, hey, it's hoes. It's benefits to being a hoe, well as it's benefits to being a lady, well as it's benefits to being a bitch. You know what I'm saying? All of these things got they separate benefits, and we gonna do that on another video. You know what I'm saying? So look, uh, I said, I remember. He said, I remember when you was a stripper. You know what I'm saying? That was for dime. Because Man said when he first met the bitch, she was stripping. And it was an honorable thing for him to pull your ass out of the strip club. Bitch, you only start stripping again because Law got locked up. So it wasn't that he wanted to send, didn't even try to send you back. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you was a victim of circumstances. And that was the only way that you could you know what I'm saying, that you could come up on get some easy money. Now listen. He helped your ass, got you down to my. Come on, man. Bro was trying. You know what I'm saying? Bro was trying to set you up, but he was just a boss ass nigga. And you know what I'm saying? Like, man, come on, man. Any nigga that can hit, more ladies and stuff is probably going to do so. And so that was what he did. And like, you was mad because he didn't want to just be with you, and so you went and did some outlandish shit, thinking that 16 got popped. You know what I'm saying? Was going be the guy. I'm like, that what? How stupid was these moves that the bitch made? You know what I'm saying? And then, like, where is he now? Where's 16 at? You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. I know niggas is mad at him, looking at him on the Merc game. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Now these hoes, you know what I'm saying, think a white man gonna treat them better than the niggas did. You know what I'm saying? Like this, how stupid is you? You know what I'm saying? First of all, I got some girls, you know what I mean? Shout out to some of, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the lady that created STEM Style. I ain't gonna say her name, but she with a white man right now today. So what happened was she was a hoe, you know what I'm saying? He was a trick. She fell in love with him, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I mean, he brought her out of the lifestyle. So don't think that, you know what I mean, if you got enough money, you can't take one of these hoes. Now listen, will they still get some dick on the side or something? Yeah, man, because she a hoe. Like, you know what I'm saying? What do you expect? But man, the white dude was so pimpish with his that he got all his shit together. Let me tell you, Buddy like 60, fucking on Shawty like 27, 29, probably like 29. White man, gray hair and everything, but he got a motorcycle. I know I done seen him with one of them trailers. I seen him, he a blue collar guy. I done seen him with the bulldozer and excavator because I be watching baby girl snap and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see like if her and the white man ever gonna break up. But no, they been in a happy ass relationship. The white man be taking her little kids on boat trips and all that type of shit. But and the kids is by another nigga. You know what I'm saying? So let me tell y'all, you know what I'm saying? Not that bitch, you can't come out here and get you a zaddy, bitch. If you think you want to come out here and get you a zaddy, bitch, work your move. You know what I'm saying? Listen, baby, you know what I'm saying? I am too much with the ismatic to, you know what I'm saying, think that you're gonna be problematic for me. You feel me? I know that she recall every time she around me, she recall the time that we was on my block right here in the God, and we had a, you know what I'm saying, it was just a party on my block. But it was all the G's was out there, you know what I'm saying? The GD niggas was out there, and some of the B's out there, some of the guys. I'm talking about it must have been 200 to 300 people, felt like, you know what I'm saying, that was on that block that got called that it was a party for. That me and baby girl, we brought out a red tray with an ounce, and she was rolling up. She had like damn near 16 blunts rolled up, and we was passing them bitches back and forth. All the guys was outside, nigga, and we holding court. We going from session to session to session, passing them around with a blessing. You know what I'm saying? And it was phenomenal. She created STEM style. When we came back from the Gucci concert, she know who she is. I smacked her ass, and she smacked that. She said, "Smack that thing, STEM style." I said, "Damn, STEM style." Next thing you know, I had a corporation called STEM style. I mentioned the sustainability and conservation through music and art demonstration. So listen, man. You know what I'm saying? The chosen hoes, you know what I'm saying? Because they think they choosing you, but you choosing them too. You feel me? The chosen hoes, you know what I'm saying, can be for your beneficial or they can be for your demise. It's all what you got in her eyes. I had this hoe going to church. I'm sorry. I had baby girl going to church. She was going to church with me because I was playing in New Beginnings at the time. So she slid out through the New Beginnings. That's the old shout out to Pastor Corey Brooks on the O Block Church where I was teaching Von's son, and you know what I'm saying, over there with my homeboy, you know what I'm saying, Wob. Lay your head down for Hallelujah Philip Feaster, General Philip Feaster. But they ain't never had no problems like the niggas in the street did. We ain't never had to pick up no guns or go ride for nobody or do nothing ignorant or ungodly. So get you some godly friends, hang up under the pastor, like them old block niggas, they be coming and be all up under Pastor Brooks. I love it. I love it. All y'all that ain't got no daddies, man, go find you a church and be up under that pass. You ain't got to agree with everything he say or something do, but you better listen. He ain't get old being no fool. Where your daddy at? I ain't got to say nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Where our daddy? If your daddy locked up, your daddy, you know what I'm saying, is dead, man, come on, man. Go find you a pastor or somebody godly to be up under. And if he try to do something up other, kill him. You know what I'm saying? Shut Lord forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm talking about like some with, you know what I mean? Like I'm not, it don't sound like I'm just kidding. These are jokes, hypothetical. When I say kill him with kindness. That's what I mean. Kill him with kindness and move away. Okay? Walk away. Get away from him. All right. Excuse me. So now, say I remember he was stripping. Yeah, I remember that bitch was stripping. Now, um, like I said, these young ladies think that you know what I'm saying, the white boy gonna treat you better or the Chinese man gonna treat you better. And listen, I'm not saying that they don't have a different culture. You know what I'm saying? And might, you know, let me tell you though, you know what I'm saying? A black man might slap the shit out you, but you know what I'm saying, that white man gonna put your ass in the porch. You know what I'm saying? And this is just common knowledge. It's way more white serial killers and shit than it is black sadistic ass serial killing ass niggas. We might, you know what I'm saying, our nigga might, he might beat your ass and, you know what I'm saying, break your bones at the most, but at least you'll know you can still go back to mama. Like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to get Dahmered out here or, you know what I'm saying, or Gacy'd out here, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around, end up in the concrete in the wall in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around, you know what I'm saying? This nigga dissolve you and lie and shit, you know what I'm saying, with just a couple gallons, bitch. Like, I heard they do some vicious shit, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, pimps be doing some vicious shit, black pimps and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, if that nigga ain't on the godly trajectory, then you just pretty much better. But don't be thinking, ladies, that, you know what I'm saying, that Santa Claus gonna do you better than, you know what I'm saying, the you know, than Krusty the Clown. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so look, she was saying, like, you know what I'm saying, how am I gonna take somebody back? What do you have to offer that you deserve to be taking it back? I heard the dude saying he said, man, listen, a woman having your child means nothing. A woman being your woman means nothing. A woman, you know what I'm saying, being the love of your life, that means nothing. But a woman that has your best interest at hand and trying to, you know what I'm saying, obey and sacrifice and be, you know what I'm saying, committed to her duty as your woman, that means something. Don't mean everything. He said it means something. So remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because you love her, that don't mean nothing. Just because she love you, that means nothing. Just because she have your kids, that means nothing. Her being your wife, that means nothing. What is she doing? Do she really got your best interest in hand from the bottom of her heart? Is she showing you that? Is she portraying that? Do you believe that? Do you believe that? Do you feel like that in your heart? You know what I mean? Those things are important. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, you know, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So, um, she said a man's supposed to take care of the bitch. You know what I'm saying? If they have a kid together, that's what Miss Dime said. That the man is supposed to take care of the woman slightly and the kid if they got a kid. Well, I feel like you supposed to be taken care of according to your ability to follow his directions. Now, if you didn't know what kind of direction that he would be having or leading, then bitch, that's on you too. So you know what I'm saying? Like, and then she goes, man, listen, oh my, that's too many points I be trying to make, and I conflate some of the points because I'm trying to run one point in another, but this all go together. So, look, man, if you'd have cheated, you know what I'm saying, bitch, you supposed to have a harder life. You're going to have a harder life. And if that means that the kids going to have a harder life, yeah, they going to have a harder life too because of punk ass baby mama. They can have a harder life if the baby daddy didn't make good decisions and he got to sit down for some time or he don't have the best job. And so the same way that a man's decisions gonna affect the kids, the same way that your decisions, bitch, you gonna have to lead a upstanding lifestyle. You better hope that I still, you know what I'm saying, got some compassion in my heart towards, cause now it ain't that both of your baby daddies just can't be shit. Now, bitch, if you was 50-50 and 50 was a 50 and 50 is 100 now, bitch, that means that you chose you ain't shit for picking. Ain't shit nigga. That means you ain't shit either. So if you listen, you know what I'm saying? If you pick bad, bitch, you is bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Um. So yeah. So watch what you say about dudes from my hood. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know I love the bros. You know what I mean? Not saying that we always in the right. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, you know what I mean? What he said, I can't say that I'm with my bros regardless, cause you know what I'm saying. As soon as I get around to you know what I'm saying, like I got some godly stuff to say. But bro only want to be around, you know what I'm saying, rich people, and I can understand, like, you know what I'm saying. If you ain't well to do or you not, man, listen, man, he can go to YouTube and get some game from Pastor Gino. So he might just be around me and then I'll be watching Pastor Gino, and he be like, man, come on, man, let's go out to the club. I'm like, no, man, it's the Sabbath. I don't want to go out right now. I'm listening to Pastor Gino. I'm blowing in the house. I'm smoking in the house. That's what I want to do. So I can better, you know what I'm saying, have better insight on my spirituality. I might meet a slur out there, you know what I'm saying, that with some, you know, nice shape, nice talk, and then, you know what I'm saying, I'm going for the night, then trying to spend the next few days with this bitch when I could have learned something that put me on the extra jerk, you know what I'm saying, to you know what I mean, holiness in the place in which where we need to be. So, you know, you got to be able to see all ways and just dismiss and not be mad, dismiss and not be sad, dismiss and just be like, hey man, it is what it is. I respect what you saying. I respect what you want to go do, but that's not where I'm going with my life. And so we are not going to see eye to eye right now. So, you know what I'm saying, bitch, move around. Yeah, like that. So cheating assholes is gonna make your life harder. If you with a man, you know what I'm saying, and you are cheating, and see what the thing is, if you was a hoe in the past, it's gonna be hard to get out that hoe phase. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think it's not, but it is. It's hard to stop doing things that you was. If you a crack fiend, it's gonna be hard to stop smoking crack. You love weed or cigarettes, it's gonna be hard to get off that weed or squares. You love alcohol, love the bottle, it's gonna be hard to get off that bottle sometime. The Lord can give you the ability. I know some people stop just like that, but those are not as common as the ones that gotta maybe fast or pray or go to rehab or all this other, or had to have a horrible experience in order to change that in which they was doing. So you see what I'm saying? So your horrible experience might be losing your child's father. That is a horrible experience. But one woman is gonna say that, oh, it was him and it was me, and I didn't want to lose him, but I'm so glad I did. When I had the space and mind to reflect, I realized, yeah, bitch, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then like if it's 1,000 other bitches that want to put yourself in you know what I'm saying, in your shoes, and you already see like, I mean, oh well, let's just look at it like this. Did Bandman lose from you fucking with him, or did Dime lose from Bandman not fucking with her no more? You know what I'm saying? So you can't lose. He had something on the post said, you can't, I don't never lose from a person that ain't did nothing for me. Come on, man. That's the sauce. You know what I'm saying? That's the sauce y'all boss need. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna benefit, man, if she ain't did what, and even if she doing a little bit. Most of y'all is stuck in a situation where, you know what I'm saying, man, listen, man, just take a synopsis of things that you may have wanted to potentially do, you know what I'm saying, versus the things that you do now, and versus, you know what I'm saying, like, y'all, let me tie my doches. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to see why I'm tying my doches. Hallelujah. Oh man, I'm grateful, man. I ain't there. Oh, well, let me tell you why I'm grateful, man. I didn't always have Dolce Gabbanas and Prada shoes. You see what I'm saying? I had me back then. I had me one pair of Pradas. That's why I was playing at the old block church. I still remember this. And I bought my Pradas from over there on 47. It's called the Spot. If you know about it, the Spot. And they was selling Pradas and shit back then, right? And I paid for my Prada. Boy, I really thought I was. Listen, man, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was stepping clean. And then I used to black them and stuff with the thing. And then sure, that's after I had it for about a year. So now I'm able to pop out with some easy, man. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? And listen, man, I'm happy about it. I'm grateful to God. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? Because men and women notice, and it can bring you before successful people, you know what I'm saying, sometimes faster. When people know that you have money, they'll be more willing to give you money. They'll be more willing to lend you money. They'll be more willing to tell you how you can go about a process to earn you some money. So money want to see money sitting by money. You feel me? Money don't want to see a big ass divot or somebody that looking like they homeless or broke or poor, or like they may just rob the joint, you know what I'm saying? Or they may call a couple guys, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, I see what we doing here. You know what I'm saying? If I come stick this bitch up, I could probably get like 10, 15 bands out. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, come on, man. So everybody, man, listen, man. Robbers want to be around robbers. Scammers want to be around scammers. You know what I'm saying? Godly people want to be around godly people. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, and so I think that everybody, like I said, everybody, whether you do bad or you do good, everybody got some good in them. Everybody got some bad in them. So pick, you know what I'm saying? You got to pick your battles, man, and you got to see what you want to win. You know what I'm saying? What trajectory is your life on right now? You know what I'm saying? Do you want a lady? Do you want, you know what I'm saying? Do you want a hoe? Do you want a, you know what I mean? A bitch? You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? You get all that in one. I told y'all already. You know what I'm saying? These ladies, lovely ladies, you know what I'm saying, can they can turn around and do some conniving shit just like the other ones want. Some hide it better than others. So you gotta know the telltale signs. You know what I'm saying? Telltale signs. Do it. You know what I'm saying? Short skirt, you know what I mean? Colorful hair, tattoos, you know what I'm saying? Hoes got trauma. And hoes, that trauma shows. All them earrings and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff kind of shows. Is she still talking crazy? Is she still trying to look? Is she listening to more hardcore music than you? Trauma. Mm-mm. No. It's in her music. It's in her conversation. It's in everything. It's in everything she say, everything she do. It's in the way she treats you, the way she act. You know what I'm saying? So look, y'all just keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I said, we gonna show you what each and every aspect of what they be going into is about. You know what I'm saying? And so y'all just stay tuned for that. Let me make sure I ain't reading no notes. I'm Finally on this page 5. Oh my goodness. She said she dropped the ball when she chose her BD. BD's plural. You dropped the ball when you chose your BDs? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like all these words that you gonna say, I mean, I think they just gonna work against you. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, these is interviews is constantly gonna be out. I'm just seeing this interview, and this was done a week ago. But I love checking on girls to see what's their status a year later, 6 months, 3 months down the line. Because all you big head, big back bitches, you know what I'm saying, that maybe, you know what I'm saying, a man has ran across you in the front and you thought you was too good, too high and mighty. I want to see, hey man, listen, baby, I hope for the best. Wishing for the best for you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna look and watch. Since I wasn't a nigga that you thought, since he wasn't a nigga that you, since the white black man, Chinese man wasn't a man that you thought he was, that you wanted, let's see how you do. Let's see how you fare out. We trying to see as men how this feminism game plays out, and it ain't been working in y'all favor from what I'm saying. I was just listening to the Candace Owens versus 20 feminists, and she was shutting all them hoes down. You know what I'm saying? Shutting all their ears down. Like even Priscilla was on there, and Priscilla said in another one, that's the queen maker. You know what I'm saying? The lesbian girl that's the queen maker. She a big back too, but she said laid up there and say, you know what I'm saying, that she was just talking about how unreasonable women are, model women are, and how they want shit that's way out of, you know what I'm saying, way out of their means and shit. You know what I'm saying? And so she was just saying like it ain't, it's not feasible for them to think of what they ought to have and what they versus what they willing to give or versus what they can give. Because some of the shit that they can give, they ain't even willing to give. You feel me? This bitch gonna tell me, listen, man, my baby mom gonna tell me, this is the last part of the story. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me say, let me tell you, let me tell y'all that in a minute. I'm going be ahead of myself. Okay. She said, you know what I'm saying, she was submissive and now can't be. But bitch, well, if you was hard headed, you know what I'm saying, like you said, if you was submissive back then and now you can't be, do you think that you gonna find another man that's gonna allow you to be unsubmissive and go cooperate with you? Then she say, now she got 2 kids and got the nerve to say, I want to look for a man with no kids. Oh, you bitch. You dumb bitch. The fuck? Where you think you gonna find a man that's gonna try to take care of you, bitch? You know what I'm saying? And you got 2 kids. What the fuck? What is y'all thinking? Just cause you bad. Let me say, okay, look, okay. And I'm sorry, y'all. Listen, not that some lame ain't gonna do it. Not that some simp ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Because she is attractive. So, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she can get a guy. You know what I mean? Hey, man, maybe some church going guy out there. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some lame. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some individual who feels sorry for her or feels like she's a good woman or something like that, will lay up there and, you know what I'm saying, and be working a factory job or whatever he is, or, you know what I'm saying, Walmart, you know what I'm talking about, and then up there. But maybe they will. You can find somebody that will take care of you. You know what I'm saying? But let me say, you always gonna be thinking about the star of the show. You feel me? And then she said that she don't allow her son to go out with Man because if she can't be there, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, listen, man, that just shows me, bitch, you really want to be where I'm at, whether you say it or not. You really want to be, you know what I'm saying, where I am, like, and you want to see what's going on. But guess what? If she come out and there's other bras there, guess, do you think that she gonna have a problem with what's going on? Do you think that she would find a problem as to what's going on? Of course she would, bro. Of course she would. So listen, Candace, one of the things I like before, you know what I'm saying, I get into her little segment, because I didn't jot anything down on her little segment, but I was listening. One of the things she said was women entering the workforce didn't make them happier. You know what I'm saying? It just made them to have to work for us. Matter of fact, she said it made feminism and this Me Too shit just made it easier for us to hit y'all, for us to fuck y'all. Not when I say hit, that's what I'm talking about. For us to have sex, excuse me. So us to have sex with you guys. You know what I'm saying? And so with this feminism thing, what she was explaining is with all these women with their titties out and their ass out, you know what I'm saying? It just has made things way more sexual where now, you know what I'm saying, if a guy wants you, you know what I mean, he already know the tips and the tricks, especially if he under in that bracket, and that he know that you gonna go for. And so versus when you had, you know what I'm saying, women that was hoes, but they may not have known because most of the hoes and stuff was still carrying themselves like ladies, you know what I'm saying? But you would have to find the lady of the night or lady of the streets and shit over in her little section in her area, but she might still be covered up, you know what I mean? And so, excuse me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different now. Like she was saying, you know what I'm saying? We can tell now and we could just, oh no, shit, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Shorty got the red bob hair on. Listen, if you following Sexy Red, most of you hoes got red hair. So duh, ain't if she got red hair, she a bop. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way men think. I'm not saying that that's the tell all be all, but for the most part, you know what I'm saying? All that purple hair, red hair, blue hair, green hair, shit. You know what I'm saying? Is showing that you know what I'm saying? Maybe she has a streak of wild side or a streak of same thing with them tattoos up the arm, tattoos on the fingers, tattoos on the face, on the neck, on the legs and shit, the thighs, the whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all can say y'all love tattoo or whatever it is. Okay, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But trauma. You know what I'm saying? So, yep. Y'all know the patriarchy means meal run, which you know what I'm saying is and you know what I'm saying. So men made it easy. Men, me too, made it easy. I said that already. Let me tell y'all about this. So I had helped my baby mom move all this stuff. You know what I'm saying into her apartment and stuff like that. Now I'm an early riser, and so naturally my alarm clock goes off and stuff like that. I was up, you know what I'm saying, editing my material and stuff like that because sometimes even though I be supremely tired, my body will not allow me to go to sleep. One, I'm a vegetarian. I have a splendid, you know what I'm saying, supreme amounts of energy, and two, my son is breastfeeding. So even if I wanted to come and take you know what I'm saying, take the energy out on some, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I mean, and you know what I'm saying, busting up, go to sleep. Like my son be breastfeeding, always on the titty, 24/7. So at 1:45, I'm checking on the, you know what I'm saying, he's still on the titty. 2:45, I'm checking, he's still on the titty. You know, you wake up out your sleep, oh, he on the titty. I can't, I can't get in. You know what I'm saying, because he gonna start crying. At 3:45, I'm checking back on. Looking up, he on the titty. Now I'm saying these times, you know, you check a different time. Now hell, after 4, I was like, shit, I don't even want it no more. You know what I'm saying? I'ma just go, you know, chill. And matter of fact, we was lifting stuff all night, so we stopped late. I'm not sure what time it is, but whatever time it is, after I lifted the heavy stuff as the men do, you know what I'm saying? Now I know this is my baby mama, but you know what I mean. I ain't asking her for no cash app or nothing because this is my child. So I'm willing to help. And I dropped her off and stuff like that. Was man. So long story short, I left in the morning because when I woke up, I'm telling her like, man, Enoch hungry. You know what I'm saying? But she trying to clean up this big ass uh, mess that she made when we brought all the stuff to her crib. Long story short, man. Um, she ended up fussing at me because I ate a grapefruit the night after. I'm vegetarians, you know what I'm saying? We vegetarian. So I bust the grapefruit down and man, you know what I'm saying, consumed it. Because, you know, if you tired, first of all, she didn't cook nothing after we moved or nothing because she was tired too. And then when we woke up, like I said, you know what I'm saying, she just hopped straight to cleaning up instead of taking care of the men in the house, which is me and Enoch. Ladies, if you don't take care of the man in the house, you are rendering a problem for yourself. So she didn't feed me or Enoch. Enoch is still on breast milk, so he could have dealt with a little bit of breast milk and some fruit. Me personally, I didn't want no fruit. I wanted some blueberry pancakes with some fruit that I had bought her last night. Now check this out. When she pulled up, you know what I'm saying, to my crib, I brought out cantaloupe, blueberries, honeydew melon. I don't think it's watermelon in there, and some strawberries. That my son, you know what I'm saying, he had finished all the big grapes out of there, and you know what I'm saying, it was a thing full of fruit, a banana, and a brand new, you know what I'm saying, eternal bottle of water unopened. And she said thank you. So not to say she wasn't thankful for some of the stuff that I had done and stuff like that, but man, now I guess in the morning she forgot all about the shit. You know what I'm saying? So she called herself trying to chastise me or get on me about uh the refrigerator, not the refrigerator, but cleaning up my mess in the kitchen. So me, sustainability, I want these grapefruit seeds so we can potentially plant some in the future. If you get them, you put them in a cap, then soak them in some oil or something like that, some oil so that they don't dry out. Extra game, sustainability game. Now, I told her, I say, listen, I'm not a child, you know what I'm saying? And don't talk to me like no damn child. I'm a grown ass man. I will leave, you know what I'm saying? I said, I will clean up, I'll do all that shit, but I want something to eat first. Well, before you get something to eat, you need to clean up. I'm like, man, who the fuck is you talking to? You know what I'm saying? Let me get my shit and get the fuck out of here. Because you ain't going to talk to me crazy, and you ain't going to talk to me less of a man that I know I am. Bitch, I had people fixing me food and shit like that every morning before. So who the fuck is you to think that I'm not supposed to get a meal before I do anything? You ain't paid me to move. You know what I'm saying? I know you my baby mama, but shit, even with my baby mama, I always give somebody something for doing something for me. So I felt like by you not fixing us some blueberry pancakes or strawberry pancakes or whatever it was, the cantaloupe pancake, I don't give a damn. Just fix a few pancakes because we ain't got no eggs to cook the organic omelet that I want with the rest of the mushrooms that I grew that I gave. You know what I'm saying? Mushrooms is a superfood. Them pearl oyster mushrooms, because I looked it up at my baby mama house. But listen, so I left. Man, y'all, when I'm looking at the thing, it's 7 a.m. The hell you gonna tell me to clean up after myself at 7 a.m. and I didn't leave no major mess. I left grapefruit seeds on the counter, maybe a little of them grapefruit pulps and stuff on the floor because I was immensely tired. And I remember busting it down right there. But listen, I feel like this. If the man that you're dealing with, you know what I'm saying, gives you money or sends you money or gives you any kind of support, you better take care of that man. Like Danica. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry. Shout out to Danica Marie. She married. Shout out to Candace Oren, even though she married the white boy. That's fine. Whatever y'all want to do. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to who else I had on here? Danica Marie, Candace Owens, and Crimson Cure. Because she married too. Hallelujah. So look, women like that. I heard Danica Marie say, listen, even though Danica makes money off YouTube and puts on the bills and everything, she said, my husband don't have to worry about nothing when he come in this house. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, he was your man before he was your husband. So the fact that I'm the man, I said, listen, damn it, I'm the man of whatever house that I go to. She said, you ain't the man of this house. I'm the man of this house. I got my bitch. That's what I think of that. I'm the man of every house, and I still mean that. I'm the man of every house that I go in, that I set foot in. You know what I'm saying? That a woman is residing or presiding, or I preside over this shit. You know what I'm saying? And if I don't, then okay, I'm glad you let me know so I can freeze up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Freeze is it. So I can freeze up this shit, bitch, because you ain't gonna be getting nearly the amount of help that you thought you was getting. The only reason, but this, let me tell y'all too. If she got your seed, you gonna help the bitch anyway. She may not get what you might have wanted to give her because she's acting as if she should be, you know what I'm saying, the value point male and stuff in this situation. So fine. Go ahead. You can have it. Go ahead, bitch. Work your 40 hours, make what money that you making, and you know what I'm saying? Uh, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to treat this situation as such because if you can't come up under the banner, Farrakhan said, I can't protect what I can't control. I can't protect you if I can't control you. If I don't have no control over what you say, what you do, you know what I'm saying? If I can't tell you the way and things should be and you try your best to do what I'm doing towards a T. If she had to just fix me a damn sandwich or made me some cereal before she had tried to bawl at me about cleaning up a damn some seeds of a grapefruit, we never would have been. I never would have left. You know what I'm saying? We never would have been in this situation. But because they think they can buck up to a man, and listen, man, y'all, I'm telling y'all this personal stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is about my life. But shout out to all the guys. You know what I mean? That when the lady say something that you refuse, you know what I'm saying, to go by, or you don't like, or you don't honor, man, you finna move around, you finna dismiss yourself, because I don't ever want this bitch think that she got the upper hand, or like you the boss of me. No, no, no. And I'm not trying to be the boss of you, but there is a high, I just like I gotta fall in line, the ladies have to fall in line. And if you can't fall in line, you get left behind. And that's it. I'm ready to go home. I love you guys. This is STEM Style on the Riverwalk. Salutations. I hope this game bless you. You know what I'm saying? Women, hoes, and bitches. They all interchangeable. Salutations. STEM Style. I'm out.